So, hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video will be my sinking funds for the month of October. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and get like a piece of paper and stuff like that, and then we'll go ahead and get into the video. Now, if you're not familiar with what sinking funds are, they are basically savings. So, you would take if you know that you have certain things that's coming up, depending on what your goal is to have, how much money you want by that time, if that makes sense, you will go ahead and start stashing away these small amounts towards whatever the thing is. So let me just show you what I go ahead and store my, and I did a mistake. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, no, I didn't do a mistake. So basically, I have again been budgeting since the beginning of this year, but I just decided that in terms of like my sinking funds, I'm gonna do something different. And this video today is going to be a different kind of video. So this is how I store my sinking funds. This was how I stored my sinking funds. The problem is it came with like these little tabs that went inside of here. And for the most part, it's like a little accordion like coupon thing. So I put my sinking funds in here and I hold them. But what I have decided to do is to empty out all the sinking funds, all the cash that I have saved in here thus far, and start over. One, because the last 2 months I had a lot of mix up with the money in terms of where I was putting it and losing it because the things was falling out. So I just decided that I will be going ahead and starting over and doing it over. So this is my monthly view. Once again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe channel as well as the bell for notifications of my next upload. And how I like to have my sinking funds is basically on this first page before we go into the monthly view. And this is a kit from Caffeinated Kate. She is on YouTube under Caffeinated Kate and Instagram under the same name, as well as Etsy. That is the name of her shop, and she makes budgeting kits and functional stickers and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this bottom washi here down, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the script sticker down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now, if you guys would like to see how I was going ahead and how much money I was putting in each single fund, you could go ahead and check out my other channel where I have like my single funds listed every month starting from January for the most part. I'm just going into my mini happy planner just to look at my notes for a second, even though I don't think I made any in terms of my sinking funds. Maybe I did. So I am going to go ahead and just write out the fund. And then we'll get into how we're going to calculate them. And I am going to do them over. And I wanted to do this last month just because I feel like when I had planned them out, I don't think it was like right. All right, so now that that's up here, we're going to go ahead and work out my funds. So again, like I said, this is my mini happy planner. This is where I, for the most part, go ahead and I go ahead and like do my pre-budgeting in, and I do like it because I'm able to take the sheet out and put it out there. But I am a little worried about when it comes to like next year what I'm gonna do with like the dashboards, because it is the ring, so I know that I could take the stuff off, but I would basically need like all of these all over again. So I haven't exactly found a place that does that. But let's see. So we're gonna put sinking funds 2019/2020, because after I do it this time, this is really not going to change. So coming up in October, for the most part, the only thing that's coming up is Leia's birthday. That fund is going to be done. So now we're going to get down basically, besides Christmas, to our main fund, right? So I'll just work one out with you, just because this is the first like video on this channel, and in terms of working out with myself as well. So I had car repair, and why I put 2019 to 2020 is because basically these things that I have coming up every month, it'll probably be like a new stinking fund added on, but for most part, these are going to be my staple. So for car repair, I want to have $500 saved up by like for the whole year. So until December 2020, I have November, I have October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. This is 10. August, September, October, November, December. So I have 14 months to that. Okay? So we want to have $500 saved up basically by that time. And then in the 14 months, I, for the most part, get 4 paychecks, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to divide the 500 by 14, because we have 14 months. So that would give me $35.71. So this is where I was making a mistake. I was just dividing it how by many months, and then dividing it by how many paychecks that I get, which is fine. But I think because this is going all the way into the new year, we'll just do it by the month, because my things was not adding up. So let's just say car repair is going to be $35 every month that I would have to put into this fund to equal $500 by the next year. Let's go car insurance. And if I wanted to do it by the month, if I wanted to do it by paycheck, it would basically be like 14 times 4 is 56. I get 56 paychecks in between that time. Now I basically have to put like $1.60 in there, so I'm not even gonna get into all of that, because I will not be taking $1.60 out of each paycheck and putting it there. So my car insurance, again, that's $500. So we already know that's $35. Medical, this is my medical insurance. This is just by next year. This is what I want to have saved up. So let's do another 35, because that would be 500 as well. Just for my deductible. And then we have the new car, which I want that to be the new car. It's $1,500. this is what I'm saying, like what's more important to me. I want to save up for a new car, or so now these are my sinking funds. So basically, this will be what I should have by the end of the month, and this is what I will be funding out of each paycheck that I get, basically. So the only thing that I list here, basically, is my monthly total, what I'm adding in there for the month. And this is where I was getting confused, which I decided to do my stuff over again, just and work it out with you guys so that you understand. So what I did here, my total here is 500. So I divided this by how many months. This is going into the next year, and that's always how I like to do my sinking funds, and depending on what I want to do coming up, the thing. So actually, I'm gonna add another one, which is a vacation fund. And I don't know how to spell vacation there, but that's fine. And we'll go 1,000. But I do want to take a vacation in. I want to take a vacation in July. So from now to July, we'll count it out. We have October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We have 10 months. So that's going to be divided by 10. And in 10 months, I get 4 paychecks. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and divide that by how many paychecks I get in a month. And I will have to put $25 here every time I get paid to equal up that 1,000 by July. So it'll be $100 in every month, $25 every week. so that y'all understand. So that's how I like to work out my single funds. I am just going to list them now. Obviously, I would like to go on Disney and save up $1,500, but I want to do that by the end of next year. So Leia will be turning 8 this year. By the time she'll be 9, so when she's 10, we'll go ahead and go to Disney. That's how I'm thinking in my head. So I probably have a little bit more time on it, but I want to have that money saved up. So we're gonna go car repair, and I'm just gonna list them here. We have car, insurance, we have medical, we have new car, we have a Disney trip, and then we have vacation. So I meant to space them out, but that's not exactly what happened, so it's fine. I am gonna leave a line though, just in case, because I don't trust that this is everything. So if I do happen to put something else, I'll go ahead and do that. And I thought I brought my ruler out. I guess I didn't. And now we're just gonna line the guides out. I don't know why it's coming out like this, and I don't know if it's because there was something on there. I feel like that line is better out of all of them. So now we're basically starting at 0 for everything. Because like I said, I'm going to be starting over with everything. And y'all know what I forgot? I forgot Christmas. See, I told you I'll be doing something now. To be perfectly clear, Christmas, I do have a cash envelope for this, and the reason why I have one is because originally my idea was to not use this accordion and to use the cash envelopes, but I had already like bought this one, and this is from Mama's Got a Budget. So this is the only one that will have money in it. So I have 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. So I only have $63 saved up for Christmas. And that's because I haven't stuffed them at all yet. So how much I said I had here? So 50, 61, 23. Okay. So we're starting with $63 for Christmas. And now I'm just gonna put down the amount that I need for the month. Now, please keep in mind that these numbers that I have, this is why I worked it out on a paper with you, is that this is the amount that I need to add for the month. But when it comes to in terms of my paycheck, this is how I will be adding it. Like out of each paycheck, it'll be divided by 4, if that makes sense. So car repair, I need to add $35. Insurance, the same thing. Medical, the same thing. New car will be $26. Disney trip will be $107. vacation will be $100, and I'm adding, I need to add 42 here because it's gonna be basically for it'll be basically for September and October. We're still in September, so I still I have to stuff this, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have to add the money to this. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I added the $42 because it'll be 42. So let's just add up what you will be adding for savings this month. And it will be $345 that we will be adding for this month in sinking funds. So I hope that this made sense to you guys. If it doesn't, then you can watch somebody else's video. Not to say like that, but somebody else's video, they could possibly help you a little bit better. But again, this is how I like to do my sinking funds. You can adopt or adapt whatever you want to adapt so that it works for you. Again, one of the good things and the beauties about a budget is that you get to do what works for you, basically. And this is a transaction log. I rarely use this, but this is just in case that you take something out of the sinking fund, you will know why is what you did it for and why. So that's that. I'm gonna set that up, and then I'm gonna take the last washi, and I feel like it's okay to take this last one and just put it down here because I have like extra strips on my other thing, and that will be the end of my sinking funds for this month. Don't forget to stay tuned for more of my budgeting videos, just so you can see how I ended up at the month. I do monthly recaps, and I will be doing that as well. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so you're notified when I put out a new video. And now I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.